What's up, guys? Coming back to y'all with a different kind of video. I'm going to start a new series here on this channel that I'm going to title Hidden Gems. This series will not be specific to one format or the other. In the video, I will mention what format I feel the card is a hidden gem in. I'll also probably post it in the title. But today we're going to be discussing a hidden gem in Standard, and that is the Netcaster Spider. The main reason I feel like Netcaster Spider is a hidden gem in Standard is because when we look at the format, we see a lot of mid-range, specifically Abzan and Mardu. The Abzan mid-range decks are playing Wingmate Rocs. The Mardu mid-range decks are playing Wingmate Rocs, Stormbreath Dragons, and Butchers of the Horde. What do those all have in common? They are all 4 toughness flyers that are very difficult to deal with if you don't run Stoke the Flames. So basically, if you don't run red, you don't have a lot of ways to deal with these big flyers. And even if you run blue, Prognostic Sphinx's power is not enough to get through and kill any of the cards that I just mentioned. So what is a way for people who don't, either don't have a lot of money to spend on more expensive cards, like Stoke the Flames at a $5 uncommon? I can understand why. Or for players who play mono green, maybe the mono green devotion decks or the green black devotion decks, who don't have a lot of ways of dealing with things aside from Murderous Cut and Bioblight. And even Bioblight in this case won't work unless you double it. So short of Hero's Downfall and Murderous Cut, there's not a lot of ways for the green black decks to deal with the flyers. And there's almost no way for just the mono green decks to really deal with the flyers once the mid-range deck starts setting in. Netcaster Spider, I feel, is a way around that. Now, if you look at the cost, it is a 2 generic and 1 green for a 2/3 reaching spider. Now, let's read the ability. When Netcaster Spider blocks your creature with flying, it gets +2/+0 until end of turn. This is great because it will trade with the Stormbreath Dragons, with the Butchers of the Horde, and with the Wingmate Rocs. Now, yeah, you'll still have that annoying Wingmate Roc token to deal with, but if you run, 2 or 3 of these in the sideboard, if you really feel like being gutsy, maybe put them in main board, but I definitely feel it's a sideboard card, it will really allow you to deal with those mid-range decks a lot more effectively. So, just my opinions on a card that I haven't seen played at all since release. I have watched every event video they put up for Standard since then, the Grand Prix and the Pro Tour, and not a single thing has been played for it. I also watched the Pro Tour for M15, and again, I saw this card being played in no decks at all. I haven't seen anyone playing it at my local college, and I haven't heard of anyone playing it, in any events. But I feel like it's a hidden gem that can really help the mono green decks and any other deck not running black removal or red burn to deal with those higher powered level decks and get rid of the big threat. So this is just a video I'm doing real quick. I might put out a second one. There'll be no rhyme or reason to when I upload these videos, just when I feel like it's necessary. So yeah, but hopefully this video helps y'all, and I'll see y'all in my next video, which will be over another card in green. So I'll catch y'all then.